This video was created solely for the adult collecting community. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to the Nerd Room with J&J. James Sharmack here with another brand new Marvel Legends figure build for you. So, I'm doing this segment April 26th before I've reviewed all these figures. So, obviously I have the Super Skrull wave in its entirety. Looking forward to doing that. So, I'm gonna open up these figures up, and next clip you'll see we'll have the figures, we'll have the pieces on the review table. They'll be a little bit down the line, but hopefully you guys have seen the videos. If you haven't, you can go back and watch each review as it goes. So let's go into the future, shall we? So it's probably been a month later since the last clip of the video. I've had a lot of YouTube burnout. So anyways, we have the full wave all reviewed out and out of the package, and we have the figure parts. So let's see which parts come with which figure. So left leg comes with Dr. Doom. Right leg comes with Reed Richards. The torso comes with Sue Storm. Left arm comes with Johnny Storm. Both left arms, I should say. Both heads come with a Thing, and both right arms come with She-Hulk. So there you go. If you're looking for the parts specifically, so you found parts on eBay, these are the figures you're looking for, and obviously those are the parts you're looking for. So let's get the figures out of the way. Let's get building the figure and see how it looks. Should look pretty cool, I hope. Okay, so let's put the sucker together, shall we? So obviously, if you've seen these videos by now, you know I love to start off with the bottom of the figure first. Hear that snap? So it doesn't look like it's going to be any larger than, say, your average figure, even though they usually make Super Skrull look a bit bulky in the comics. But, come on. It's going to be one of those builds, isn't it? So, we're having a little trouble, so hope I don't go into time-lapse mode. Alright, so we have ourselves the Super Skrull. If I can stand him upright. Looking very cool. He looks almost like, obviously there's almost, he is pretty much the size of your standard Marvel Legends. I do, like I said, wish he was a little bit bulkier because he is a Super Skrull. They genetically modify him a little bit. He has these arms I'm not going to put on the figure because, that's no fun to just give him the regular arms. But if you want to build a Skrull army, you can just do that. So anyways, look at the arms, pretty cool. Obviously he has all the powers of the Fantastic Four, so predominantly you'll have an invisible arm with Reed Richards powers, and the Thing arm with the fire, the flaming torch, human torch. So that's pretty cool. Wish they had some kind of arms where you could change the powers, like you'd have invisible fire or Thing, whatever. Anyways, nice evil head, snarling. I dig it. But if you just want him just look stoic, which we aren't going to do, there's that head. Anyways, the costume on him is very traditional, obviously. The purple and the black. We'll compare him to, say, what's his name? Talos, from the Captain Marvel wave anyway. So we'll take a look at that, see what the differences are. But very cool, very evil. I do dig it. Like I said, I wish he was a little bit bigger, a little bulkier. Like he is a genetically modified experiment, so they make him a little bit different. So anyways, that's it for the build. Let's talk articulation, shall we? So the cat's head goes back that far, goes forward that far, all the way around. Little bit of a tilt, So, let's get that out of there. His arm goes up that far just because the outfit's holding him back. The arm goes all the way, doesn't go all the way around because the outfit, of course. Spice up rotation, double joint at the elbow, and the wrist goes back and forth and forward and back. Same thing on the other arm. You can go back that far, go forward that far. Rotation at the waist. Legs go apart that far, go forward and back that far. thigh rotation, double joint the knee, scap rotation, and fore and back and angle pivoting. So let's get him some poses. Let's get him, in some fighting poses against the 4. See how he looks with them. Maybe Dr. Doom, who knows? But we're going to get on it. So far, I really dig this figure. Obviously, the fact that he has all 4 members' powers works for him. Obviously, well, that's the character, and he makes me want to just put him in all these brawler punching type of poses instead of, like, say, flight or running around. And everyone I've been putting him, he's responsive and pretty cool with it. So I dig it. Looks great. Like it's very retro. Obviously, going with the old school Skrull outfit. So it is what it is, And the head sculpts are pretty cool too. Just obviously there's a lot of care into it. You almost wanted to say it might have been a retake on Green Goblin, but it's similar designs, but not so much. But very cool regardless. And I have MCU Talos standing next to Super Skrull, just to show obviously Super Skrull is a much more interesting character to look at, just specifically on costume alone and design. And obviously, I've said time and again, I was never a fan of the storyline for Captain Marvel and the total 180 what they pulled with the Skrulls. But what can you do, right? Anyways, the comic book's going to win here, I guess. And rather than the traditional, stand beside poses that I'm used to with like other figures in each wave, I decided to try for an action pose, and I think it looks pretty damn good. Obviously, I'm considering doing a Fantastic Four display down the line, so I want to see how this one looked in particular, and it looks pretty alright to me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so that is the Build-A-Figure Super Skrull, a figure that came out a lot better than I expected it to be, and looking a lot better and posing a lot better. So I'm very pleased with this figure. I want to get it just to see how it looks. Is it a top 5 Build-A-Figure? Probably not. I do, like I said, I wish he was a little bit bigger. He's bigger in the comics and and every other in comic books and whatever, and cartoons and whatnot. But still, a pretty damn fine looking figure. Does what I tell it to do for posing, and doesn't question or fall down or anything. So that's pretty cool. And I'll give it extra points because the fire prop doesn't fall off. I've had other figures such as the Japanese Sunfire where the fire prop falls down. Still, it's probably in the top 10. Maybe flirting with the top 5 in Build-A-Figures. I don't know. We'll probably do one down the line, see how it goes. But their Build-A-Figures are fine between now and then, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, this is a figure that, if you are a Fantastic Four collector, you need to get this wave, or at least find the figure parts and build the figure yourself. Very cool figure. He's going to look fantastic in a display. And yeah, you have my approval for the figure, I guess. People like to know if I say you should get it. If you want it, you should get it. If you are collecting the brand, get it. But obviously, if you're not Fantastic Four, you don't need it. Anyways, I want to thank you guys once again for watching. As always, I always appreciate the views. I appreciate your comments, whatever, likes, whatever. If you did like this video, if you like this review, why don't you go and hit that like button? I would appreciate it. You leave a comment whether you not like the figure, whether you don't like the figure. Did you like the wave? Did you not like the wave? Let me know either way in the comments below. The next wave we have coming up is coming a lot sooner than you thought. And I'll leave it for a surprise, but we are doing a wave from Hint, a film that is not coming out to November now. So there you go. Cat's out of the bag. We're doing that wave next. Looking forward to it. Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. This has been the Nerd Room with J&J, and this has been the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Review Show. So thanks a lot. See you next time in the Nerd Room with J&J. Until then, keep on collecting, and as always, be safe with your happy hunting.